Alright guys, welcome back to another G Auto Repair YouTube video. And today I am working on a 2014 Lincoln MKZ with a complaint of the trunk not opening using the clicker, the keyless entry here. And pardon for the poor lighting, it's kind of a little later than usual here. And I've already started to do some troubleshooting off camera, obviously, and I've already checked fuses. I've checked power ground. Everything is okay, and yet still get no reaction from the module back here, which is this one that is laid out right here. This is called the rear gate and trunk module or something like that. I forgot what the actual name is. And it has difficulties connecting to it, and when it does one of these crazy numbers here, like it's coming on and off. If you just observe it for a little bit, you see all those NA, and then it comes back up. Even here in the 5 volt here for the pinch sensor supply, it just alternates between NA and 5. So there's something weird going on here. Let me put this aside. I kind of cleaned up a little bit because it seems like there's a storm coming through, and I don't want it to catch me then having to put all the stuff back together. But anywho, I know for a fact it is not the actuator, because I can manually with my power probe activate it using this green and white wire here. See if you guys can get a good, probably the glare won't let you see, but it's gonna be this green and white one right here, and I can send power directly to it and the actuator will work. So I know it's not an actuator problem, which was what I initially suspected. Normally it's always an actuator problem, but no, this is actually another electrical issue. So I had to tear all this down. This has a power trunk, or I forget what they call it, like a power lift or power lid or something like that. Anyways, there's a little motor there. That's what opens and closes the trunk electronically, which that is not working, obviously. And this is the module that controls everything. We have another, I think this is called the striker module or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on this. Like I said, I just started doing some brief checks before it got any later. So this is going to be an interesting one. I don't like the way the PIDs are coming on and off. I'm starting to suspect maybe a module problem, but I want to do a few checks here and there. So this is going to be one of those head scratchers probably. But like I said, I checked the fuses in here. There's a 30 amp fuse in here that right here in this box here that I checked, and there's another 5 amp fuse in the BCM, which is underneath here. It's probably hard to see right there. So I checked those out and those were okay, but either way I verified that I had power and ground back here at the module itself. So which I did verify that. I did verify that, and that is as it should be. I did try to disconnect a few things to see if it just came back alive. Maybe I got something shorted out, to no avail. But I still got to do a little bit more research, and oops, I put this back together. I still got to do you know what, I'll just take it off altogether in the meantime. I got to do a little bit more research and checks. The only way you can get this trunk to open is by crawling in there and pulling the little jump out handle. So let me go ahead and bring this hood down. I already did all the checks I needed to do there for now anyways. We're gonna turn off the car altogether. Let me pull this out for now. So let me see, the lights come on and everything, but nothing. You can't even hear the motor when they're working. Nothing at all. See? Everything else works. Locks, unlocks. I haven't tried that one. I don't know if that one works. I think that's a remote start or something. It's not doing anything now. Anyways, the panic button works. You click this twice, the lights flash, but nothing opens up. So this is gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out for now. Like I said, there's a storm coming in. I don't want it to catch me out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for right now, but tomorrow I'm gonna do some more testing, and maybe I'll bring you guys along so you can see what I'm doing. Until then, stay tuned. Alright guys, so it's the next morning here, and as soon as I quit recording a few minutes later, we got a downpour. So we're back here at it again, and like I was saying yesterday, the trunk won't open even if you hit the remote here. Everything flashes, everything receives a signal from the keyless from the remote, but no action, none at all. So what you have to do is you got to crawl into the back, pull the little handle, the little jump out handle, and it's back there. You can see it glowing, and open it that way. That's the only way you can open it. So I did some preliminary checks, check power, grounds. Let me show you guys here what I did. Okay, so I don't know how good this is gonna show on the video, but this is a wiring schematic of the vehicle. So I went ahead and checked this fuse, and I checked this fuse, which was okay, but I also verified that I was getting the power here and here to the number 5 pin. No, the number 4 pin, which is a violet red, and also pin number 9, which is a yellow red, and I was getting power there. I also checked the main ground, which is pin number 1, and I even load tested the wire to make sure that I had a good solid ground, which I do, using the power probe. What I'm not getting is a signal from this module, which is the rear gate trunk module, or RGTM. I don't know how good that shows there. I am not getting a signal from there. So some of the things that I did yesterday was just unplug a couple things just to make sure that's not driving this crazy, a shorted component or something like that, which I didn't really suspect that from the very beginning, but I did it anyways. So I'm getting a phone call. Alright, sorry about that. So anyways, like I said, I verified power, ground. I disconnected the luggage compartment power strike motor just in case, and this is acting kind of funny because sometimes it'll connect, sometimes it wouldn't. When I did an overall scan of the vehicle, it did not connect to this module. I had a no-com. Then when I went into it, after a few tries, it does. It tells me, oh, turn the ignition on. Is it on? Is it on? Are you sure it's on? I'm like, yes, 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 yes. And then it finally connects to it. I'm not sure if that's a normal thing. I don't think it is. And once you go into the page, like I showed you guys last night, it would kind of go from, the page will go from NA to start reading, NA, start reading. So I think the module's going crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that again. Let me get set up again, and then I'll show you a little more of what it's doing. And I'm gonna go ahead and open up the trunk and everything. So give me a few minutes to get ready, and well, I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so we're in the trunk here. This is our module here. Okay, here your main power and ground, and that yellow and red is also another power. All that has been confirmed. It should go to this ground right here. That's all good and solid. There we have our motor for the trunk. Okay, we have our striker module. Now what this is supposed to do is once you close it, this motor brings it down. That's not working. This is not working. This is the latch. This button is not working. Nothing is working. This is completely dead. So I'm pretty sure, well, like I mentioned yesterday, I did disconnect these things just to see if something was kind of driving that module crazy, which it didn't make no change. So I'm calling the module. I'm not wasting no more time on this. I'm calling the module. I'm gonna quote it. I think I think it may have to be programmed afterwards. I'm not 100% sure. Most modules nowadays are no longer plug and play. You gotta program them. That's gonna be a challenge for me because I'm not equipped for programming. I really don't do that much programming. So let me figure all those details out, and hopefully I'll have a follow-up after the repair. So stay tuned. All right guys, so we're back with the Lincoln MKZ. I have replaced the trunk module, and as you can see now, it opens up with the keyless remote. And as you can see, there's the new module, but all the fancy features are still not working. You know, if you press this, it doesn't really do anything. If you click on this twice, it doesn't do anything. You can now hear this activating, so that's good. But as far as everything else is concerned, it's non-operational, and that is because we need to program this module. So to program that, I took it to the I spoke with the dealer, and they said it was going to be a 2-week waiting period for an appointment. So I felt that was ridiculous. So what I did is I reached out to Drew Tech Opus, and I got this Wrap 2 system here, and I got it set up. I got an appointment for 1 p.m. this afternoon. So I already got my jumper cable connected to maintain the battery. As you can see here, I got this fancy one, and they shipped this right away. I got it. I set up an appointment. I got the vehicle back. So I'm just waiting for that phone call so we can start this process. So whenever I get the phone call, we're gonna go ahead and see how this operation goes. So stay tuned. All right, so I just got the phone call. I did what they told me to do on the prompt, and now they should be doing their hummies. So they'll be doing the programming. I got everything hooked up. I got the OBD2. I got the power supply hooked up. And I already signed for it. And they should be doing their thing. So as soon as this is complete, I'll get back on and see what the final result is. Stay tuned. All right, so we finished the programming. Now when we hit this, it closes beautifully. Okay, there's still an issue here, and I will share what that is here in just a moment. Okay, Now we hit this 2 times, cluck cluck. Nice. Opens and closes. Same thing with the button here. Just like so. Okay. All right. Now there seems to be a problem here though with this. The striker motor here, the soft close, it seems to not be going up and down. So there's an issue with that as well. But everything else seems to be working. So this is supposed to close, plump, and then it's supposed to pull it down for the final close, and it's not doing that. So that is no bueno. So we're still having an issue, but as you can see, the module was in fact bad. So we replaced it, it fixed the issue, and now it opens and closes as it's supposed to, except for that one detail. So I'm gonna have to get back with the customer and tell them that they're gonna also have to replace that striker motor because it's not working. It's connected and everything, but it is in op. All right, so stay tuned, and I'll see what we're gonna do with this. All right, guys. So something I wanted to do real quick was to see the after shot of trying to get into that module. If y'all remember, it was acting kind of weird. Now I gotta remember what it was under. Here we go. RGTM. And let's go to live data first. See if we get all that craziness that we were getting last time, where the PIDs were coming in and out. So far everything looks pretty solid. Yep, I don't see none of that craziness. All that craziness that it was shifting between NA and a reading, NA and a reading. All of this is pretty good. Okay, so that confirms, or further confirms. Let's read code, see if we're getting anything crazy. It is. Okay. I guess this is a normal part. Oh, the trunk just opened. And now it's closing. Okay. No fault codes detected. Okay. So I guess that's okay. Let's do that again. But while we're out here and it's kind of raining, so I don't want to. Let's do that again. Okay, yeah, now I see that the little motor is working. No, it's working. Now it is. Huh. I wonder if it had to get like initiated or something. Okay. Let's try again with the key. Ugh. And let's see what happens. Let's turn this off first. Okay. So we're gonna click twice. Okay. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to stay out of the rain. Click twice again. Yeah, it's working now. Huh, I wonder why it wasn't doing it earlier. See? Okay. Well, it's fixed. That's all I care. That's all the customer cares. Now I got to put all the covers and everything back together so I can release the car. I don't know why that little motor wasn't working earlier. But as you guys can see, everything is working as it should. So if you get an issue where this is the trunk is not opening and closing as it should, with any button really, chances are that module's probably bad. So I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Ciao.